Morning, good morning. Hello, Morning Joe here. Crypto markets. Talking about the crypto markets, right? Yeah, guys, panic seems to be over, right? Way overblown, but as these moves go up more drastically, they also go down, drastically. It's such a hype-driven market that kind of some of the basic technicals really don't always work as well as they should. But to be honest, even the technicals worked out nice because it was bouncing off support on every support, and I mean that correction basically stopped at a healthy line of support there. So pretty happy with everything. I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little emotional when it was down around 80 cents because I had a fear that it was just gonna double bottom again, which would have been crazy. Wouldn't have been the end of the world since I got in at 20 cents, so I would have just broke even. Um, Other than that, I also want to talk about the news, the mainstream media. It's like they don't know what's going on, guys. They're not your friends. Like everybody wants to trade off news, and honestly, all they do is write about the charts after they happen, anyways. They put a spin and they manipulate the game. Because if you look at everything today, it's cryptocurrency markets make astonishing comeback, and one guy is saying Ripple is leading the charge in the crypto market, and then another guy is saying Bitcoin is leading the charge in the crypto market, and then another news outlet, oh, Stellar Lumens will be the next Bitcoin. So it's just a fucking free for all. It's just a shit show. So you know what? In this type of environment, I can't stop stressing the fact that trading cryptos is not the way to do it. If you guys have had success trading cryptocurrencies, more power to you. But I almost guarantee that if you sat down and did the math, you would find out that just holding your position over a long term, because this is such an accelerated bull trend, is definitely going to pay you out more in the long run. Also, I mean, even if it didn't pay you out more in the long run, and let's assume that you have a winning percentage of 100%, 90% of whatever your trading strategy is, basically selling at the top and then buying the dips, which I don't understand because a lot of you guys sell out into Bitcoin when you sell out in these other coins. So you're selling notional value into something else that also has a changing notional value. So the risk just doubles and triples every time you guys make a trade. You have to keep your coins on the exchange, and that's a risk of the coins getting hacked. So there's another undefined risk. You're already in. You already, you're not using a stop loss, so there's no defined risk whatsoever to begin with. And now you want to trade these coins, you want to leave them on the exchange, you want to open yourself up to the risk of being hacked. When you want to sell out at the top, most of you guys aren't selling out into Tether, you're selling out into Satoshis, fragments of Bitcoins. And then the price of Bitcoin is changing. So, the market was looking pretty healthy here 2 weeks ago. Here's a scenario that I bet happened to some people. They don't want to admit that it happened. They saw a coin like Ripple hitting the top. They sold out into Bitcoin, and they said, I'm going to wait till Ripple bounces down a little bit, and then I'm going to buy Ripple back in to get more Ripple. Because there's no shorting game in this. You're not borrowing coins from an exchange, because you're not really shorting. There's no Forex pairs. There's not a set margin pip calculator. This is literally just a developing market. So, and you had your money sitting in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin crashed. So, if you didn't have it in Tethercoin when you were actually making those trades, Tethercoin was the only coin that basically stayed at $1 during this whole crash. That's one point. So, I mean, trading is just not the way to go. And not only that, but just the fact that I'm probably going to make more money than you, if not really close, and my life is going to be a lot less stressful than your life. I'm not going to have to be watching charts all the time, trading back and forth, worrying about transferring coins from one exchange to another exchange, getting my Binance verification code, yada, 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 yada. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit, guys. So, I just think trading is not the way to actually go about this. You definitely have to invest in these and look for use case and utility. So the scare's over, guys. Please follow me at Bisbee on Twitter. Show me some love here. Subscribe. I want to start doing live streams. Ask me questions. Bizbly is the first millennial business media website for millennials by millennials. So get involved. Even email me at contribute@bizbly. Peace out.